Internet radio.
Get that real shit.
#1 station for the drip and the drop.
Hey!
What's going on, man? It's your boy Charmin Music with the Drop Spot Podcast and the Drop Spot Internet Radio. And it's always a privilege to do things like this. You don't really get the opportunity all the time to sit down with some celebrities, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting down with some hometown heroes in my personal opinion, you feel me? Today we got the cast and crew of Droppin' Bodies. Ayo Ari, Koffee Hill, and Jarric Tucker. What's going on with y'all today, family? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Man, nothing much. Like I said, it's family when I see y'all. So I get the desire and urge to just have casual conversation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't like those interviews that just feel so Q&A. You know what I'm saying? It just feels bad. So I just want to start with asking y'all, how y'all doing today? It's been a long day.
Man.
We shooting this shit at night.
And we all done worked whole shifts and double shifts.
Yeah. Sleep is here.
That part.
That little, hey, this stuff, we getting old, yo.
Nah,
that's
real.
really what it is. You talking about your knees popping shit. My knees was popping going up and down the elevator getting up here.
I don't claim that.
Me neither. I don't even look 40, so
hello,
we good.
you better say
You're
it.
40 now?
Yeah.
I've been knowing you since I was like 7, so.
7 years old.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't, like, the age ain't nothing to me. Like, it's just fleeting. But, man, I want to chop it up with you a little bit about, like, I'm saying, who y'all are, you know what I'm saying? And then I want to get into the movie, you know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
I know 2 of y'all for sure, you know what I'm saying? Louisiana, North Dallas.
Yeah,
Where are you from, Kofi?
Chi-Town, baby.
Gee, so you're the only one that ain't from the South.
Correct.
Right.
Is it a culture shock with you being that? How long have you been in Texas?
Since 2013.
Oh, so you furniture then.
I'm from Chicago. I will never claim Dallas or Texas. I love it here.
No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's the food. Is it the food or is it
Very much so.
air?
When I first came down here, I was a flight attendant. I used to literally fly back home every weekend just to like eat good food.
The flight attendants, y'all get to see a lot of stuff. What made you want to settle in Texas after all that time?
I stopped working for the airlines and I wasn't flying for free no more.
You stopped where you stopped at.
I was in the airline industry for over 20 years, and once I stopped getting them free flights and I couldn't go back and forth, I had to pay for tickets. I'm just being honest with y'all. I was like, okay, I guess I'm here.
Might well just settle in.
Right, yeah.
So Ari, what about you? Like I said, I know we go back, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
How is it now, you know what I'm saying, being older and you still got your Louisiana accent? I don't know how. A lot of people lost theirs, you know what I'm saying?
That's because most of my family here. Like, yeah, I still got family in the city, but when I go home, they be like, oh, you sound like you from Texas. No, I don't. you ain't been in Texas, no shade. You know what I'm saying? I don't say her. I don't say the. I don't say her.
But say orange.
Orange. That ain't gonna never change. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do it. If I sit around y'all long enough, I start to pick it up just because of the Creole in me. But at the same time, I can't adapt y'all accent.
Where you get Creole?
Yeah, my mom and them from Baton Rouge and Shreveport and everything. But you know what I'm saying? I grew up, born and raised here.
You just now learning this about him, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's why when I had hair, my hair was good. You know what I'm saying? And then when, you know what I'm saying, as time goes on, age, I had to go ahead and cut it off. But I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I thought she messed your hair up. I thought she messed your hair up.
Why you bringing up? Oh,
now,
let me
look,
tell you something.
I ain't gonna say she messed my hair
to
up.
do with that.
But I mean, she was tugging on my roots when she did my dreads the first time.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna let it ride. I moved on past it. You know what I'm saying? I had an emotional moment during it. You know. But I mean, after my tears and you know what I'm saying.
What we're not gonna do is try to act like I'm the reason you bald.
Hey, hold on. She did show her.
She was the first person to switch my dreads. I was 17, 18, 17 when I had my little S curl or whatever, and I was tired of it. And I wanted to switch it up, so I let Ari do my first
I seen
locks.
this man with hair one time ever in life. Next time I seen him, he had nothing.
It's the opposite for me. I always seen T with her. I always seen.
Yeah, because I always had a fro. I always had a fro and I always had a pick in it. I was always.
So how was it seeing him for the first time bald then?
You can see me bald till I was grown.
Yeah.
Like grown.
We barely could talk.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen him grow up.
Nah, for real. You saw me playing hide and seek, hiding behind the dumpster
for real.
and shit.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I started my other partner, Samaje. I started that nigga locks.
Man, shout out
His
to my
hair
dad,
grew
yo.
way down here, so I don't know what your problem was.
I'm telling you what it was, bro. You twisted my shit tight as hell, bro. You put that all on her roots, fam.
I can't even twist
I'm
tight.
trying to tell you. She twisted my shit. She ain't had no clips, no nothing. She just twisted that
Just
shit and walked
doing it.
off.
Yeah.
And just went home, cross street.
But what I told you? I don't do this, but I mean, if you want me to, shit.
That's true. That's true.
saying?
You did give me the warning. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
he
saying? I didn't
warned.
listen. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm suffering the consequences.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm just
That's
saying.
your
I'm just saying.
genetics.
So bad, look. So, hey, I ain't gonna lie. My dad is low key kind of, you know what I mean?
See what I'm
So
saying?
it's a touchy subject. So we gonna get off
You're
that.
your
You hurt my
daddy's
feelings.
boy.
Nah, for real. All right, nigga. All right, I know you outside of this, nigga. I know where you live at. Nigga, I will be there. You feel me? But nah, so I want to dive into, you know what I'm saying, y'all acting. You know what I'm saying? I'm start out with you, JT. With me, like I said, I've been knowing you forever, you know what I'm saying, from just being out here in North Dallas to hooping, and you've been known by everybody for being, honestly, probably top 3 coldest hoopers in North Dallas, for real.
Jesus sandals.
Hey,
For real, all the way from
Jesus
the
fucking
this
sandals.
from the hoop it up, from back in the
Jesus
day.
sandals.
You feel you feel
Jesus
me?
fuck. Boy, say.
What made you wanna switch up and actually really dive into acting?
Man, I started out modeling first.
That is true.
Yeah,
Modeling?
and yeah.
He light
I was a
skinned, it's
model.
easy.
Yo, I was light skinned. I was feeling myself in college. This girl told me to model. And I was like, all right, I'll go model. So I did something for the White Eubanks. He did Phaedra's baby shower in the Housewives.
I know the
back
White.
Yeah. Buddy had me do some model some white drawers. I wasn't feeling that shit.
I was about to say,
Hey,
that
I'm sorry, can I
sound
cuss?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't feeling
It's
that
internet
shit.
radio. Y'all
I
can say
wasn't-
whatever y'all want.
I wasn't feeling that shit at all. So I hit the runway and this woman was staring at me. And I was like, yo, this feel awkward in some white drawers and people staring at me. So when I got off the stage, she came to the back. She was like, hey, you ever thought about acting?
How you get that from walking on the stage with
The
some white
walk on
drawers on?
stage, right, on some white drawers.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be porn.
That's
So
the
I was
tiny
like,
white is
you
my
know,
boy.
I thought it was porn.
Right, what kind of
Right,
acting?
that's what I was thinking.
my mind went
Anyway,
to.
Right, yeah.
That's what I was
wonder,
thinking.
you know, like, I get some porn going on, but she was like, I work for this model agency, but we do movies as well. And she was like, we need some actors for the Scott Freeman investigation on Channel 5. So I'm in my drawers just standing there like, man, I'm like,
She didn't let you change what
Nah,
she got
I
to
didn't
you?
want to change. She's talking about money, what I thought. So that next day, I go out to Fort Worth. I never forget this day. See the cameras and all. This is my first time on set. I'm looking, I'm like, oh man, I'm calling my mom. I'm like, man, I made it, man. You know, this and this. Dude said, I want you to run that trash can. I said, bet, then do what? Just come back here when you're done. All right. He said, action, go. He said, action. I ran the trash can.
Yeah.
He said, come back. He said, do it again. Action, go. He said, all right, come back, do it again. Action, go. That's a wrap.
Oh,
I
you was
like,
an extra.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know
How
that. I know that.
You know you was going to be extra.
I know what the extra was. So they give me $50. I was like, okay, this is a start.
$80.
Yeah. And then shout out to my ex-wife. She seen the glamour and the beauty of doing all that, and she was like, let's go on divorce court.
I did see that episode.
I was like, what?
But I ain't gonna lie, y'all did a lot of those
Yeah,
quick
man,
bit
that
shows
was my
back in the
ex-wife
day.
doing that, man. We got married on Bridezilla. That was real. Bridezilla paid for our whole wedding.
That's dope.
So when we did divorce court, you know, it went viral, and my partner was like, hey, bro, come be in my movie. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, I want you to star in it. It was called The Rise. That's great. And then that's where it started, uphill from there.
Man, I want to ask you. It's two things I gotta ask you.
You
about.
can ask
If
me. I don't care. No, you can ask what- I don't-
If
I
I
don't
don't, I
bite
would
my
be doing a
tongue.
disservice to myself, right?
All right.
First off, how was that whole that
Cheaters.
sex room show?
Oh, man. God damn,
He
you
went
been doing
back.
it for a minute.
He went back.
Look,
Look, he had to put the gun out for that.
So did y'all see that show?
No.
Okay, so look,
No. I seen Cheaters, but I ain't
I'm
seen
gonna let you know the
Cheaters.
concept because it was a
did.
quick setup, right?
Okay.
So the stage was just the stage, and there was a couch on the side. You laughing because you know it was like a couch just like this, a big stage like Family Feud size, right?
Okay.
And then on the side of that, it's like a bedroom type situation with it was a silhouette
It was
kind of thing,
silhouette,
wasn't it?
yeah,
So like
yeah.
they wouldn't see what's happening, but you can see the shadow kind of thing. I didn't see everything that happened in it because I didn't watch the full episode. The clips went viral a long time ago.
Bro, I swear to God. So that 6 room stuff,
bro.
We in that room, there is the director and all that. So it's like a kitchen back there. We was eating filet mignon. Me and my ex-wife was like, we ain't never had this.
Right.
So we over there eating. Now she from Pleasant Grove, from North Dallas. We acting like we ain't never ate before. We back there eating and we just and then all of a sudden the red light come on.
Right.
And we looking like, what the hell is this? And the dude run over there, he started yanking on my clothes. He's like, you gotta make like you had sex. You gotta make like you had sex. I was like, the fuck? And he was like, go out there breathing hard. And we go out there, I'm walking out, everybody's like, yeah, they fucked. I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? Me and my ex-wife, we was on a plane looking at each other like, what the fuck did we just do, bro? For $500 a piece.
Hey, man, look. When I say I died laughing watching that, bro, I died laughing watching that shit. This shit was one of the funniest things because I knew it was fake. You know what I'm saying? You know, like in certain shows that you just know that it's directors and stuff behind the scene making stuff happen. So I was like, I know for damn sure JT ain't up here going crazy like this.
Right.
On national television.
Not on Oxygen Network. On HBO, yeah, but not on Oxygen Network. Oprah ain't gonna allow that shit.
Hello.
Man, no, that was funny. But the other thing I wanted to ask you, how big, because we know how big Cheaters was as a show. How big did that clip, like, kind of propel and help you with, you know what I'm saying, a lot of those solo acting endeavors that you had? Because
it didn't help me.
It didn't help at all. That clip
it
went
probably
super
hindered
viral,
you.
yo.
Right.
A little bit, no?
It just made people gravitate towards me and be like, let me look him up. And then half of the world, I'm not even gonna lie, half the world was like, that's the same nigga with Brazil.
Right.
That's the same nigga with Brazil. That's the same nigga from Divorce Court. That's, man, I watched this movie. Oh, man. So people start putting stuff together. But as far as it going viral, the first day it went viral, I shit you not, I was asleep. My partner called me. He's like, bitch, you on the shade room. I'm asleep. I'm like, what? He's like, go in the shade room. It's 7 a.m. I go in the shade room, I'm right there. I sit up in the bed, I'm like, oh, hell nah. I'm like, something got to happen. And my oldest son go to the mall, we go to Townie's Mall. Right when I walk in, my partner Jordan, shout out to my partner Jordan, on the 3rd floor, he said, hey, that's that nigga from Cheaters. The whole mall stopped. And they was like, oh, Peter Gunn, you cheated too. I just turned around and walked out. I was like, I ain't gonna like this too much. And the fact that it still go viral from this day.
That ain't crazy.
Yeah, it go like, I be chilling. My best friend Tiny will call me and be like,
you going viral again.
You know, she from New Orleans. She like, hey, bitch, we going viral again. I'm like, Tiny, bro, shut the fuck up, man. Like, but we about to,
I wish it had died.
We about to do the Miss Pat show. I wasn't gonna tell nobody, so y'all the only.
We got the exclusive.
And me and Tiny again, so they about to be like, nigga, that's the podcast. They was on this, they was on this. So it's just, you know what I'm saying, the director from Miss Pat hit me up and was like, yo, we want you. And we need somebody, and the only person I'm gonna choose is my best friend Tiny. I'm always
you gotta keep the bread at home.
Shout out to my baby Tiny, man.
Man, it's crazy. Like I said, just seeing your journey. Like I said, knowing you, you know what I'm saying. We gonna get into the new movie, but I want to make sure I spread the love. You know,
you got family here.
I'm gonna shift to Ayo Ari. Ari, like I said, with you. And you've been doing music forever. You know what I'm saying? Even though she won't rap, I've been trying to tell her for years that she needs to rap.
I'm rapping. What you mean?
You be doing both.
But I got her back rapping though.
And that's why you my dog.
Period.
That's why you my dog. You feel me?
But she got me back rapping though.
Exactly.
I hadn't been
It feed off each other.
Yeah.
But being an artist, as long as you've been being an artist, how easy was it for you to jump into acting?
Super easy. I've been acting since I was in high school.
I know you was doing the dance
and middle school.
You doing dance and all that stuff too. Yeah. So you got the chops.
Yeah, I've been a thespian for a long time.
That's what you been. That's what you been. That's what you been.
Thespian. That's an actor.
It's an actor. Yeah, like a play.
Yeah. Bro, I've never heard of that. That's crazy.
When I heard it, the dude called me a thespian.
You almost snapped out.
On Jesus Sanders, I'm like, nigga, I like women booty, bro. Don't
for real.
call me nothing. And then he broke it down to me. I was like, okay.
Oh, man.
That's
Wow.
weird.
Yeah,
That's a technical
look,
term.
I learned a new term.
Right.
I didn't. Hey, look, we all learned a new term. I'm gonna name this episode that.
Thespian.
Thespian.
Hey, that's
Wow.
what it is, you know? But nah, so yeah, I did drama, theater arts, and all that. I always liked that type of stuff.
I was watching. I cannot remember the name of the movie. B, do you remember the name of it? Was it? It wasn't the evil stepdaughter. It was one of the movies I saw. I was watching it randomly.
I wasn't in it.
Yes, you were
What the fuck I was at?
in the club. You remember?
Oh,
Random as
Your
hell.
memory, bro.
Man,
I'm
crazy
telling you.
work.
No, look, this is the thing.
Dang.
I made it. I made it a really big thing. That's why this is like a really important kind of sit down and interview for me.
Yeah.
I made it a really big thing to like sit back and watch independent film.
Right.
So like I'll
that's
go
what's
like
Yeah.
we got a thing we do Tubi and Taco Movie Tuesday. So we'll do
Aw.
tacos, tequila, and
That's what's up.
Tubi. You know what I'm
That's so
saying?
cute. I like that.
And like I only watch black independent cinema. I don't watch any other kind of movie, nothing
Yeah.
like that. I make it a thing for that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'll randomly be scrolling, like I said, and watch a movie JT and see a movie you in on accident, seeing a
Yeah.
couple movies you in on accident. 'Cause I'm just
Yeah.
clicking and watching.
I'm
But I
trying
was
to-
like, bro, look at this
I'm trying to
motherfucker
think
sitting
which
back here
scene-
in the club. I know probably
Hold
no
on.
music playing. She back here jamming and shit.
what I had on? Tell me what I
I
had.
think you had a big ass hat on. If I'm not mistaken, you had the big ass hat on.
You had
So
to be
that
in the
was me?
chocolate lounge.
Yeah, it was you.
Probably
I
is what
think
it
it
sounds
was.
like, yeah.
It was in the chocolate lounge.
Because it was,
Wow,
look, if I'm not
seen it.
mistaken, it was a
Oh.
movie. It was a movie. You was in the background, right? And I guess Buddy had just came home, and somebody else's girl was in the club, and they was trying to come press him. And it was a weird it was a weird movie, but I can't remember what it was about. It was the light skinned thick chick. I can't remember her name.
When you figure it out, let me know because I need to go see it.
You know exactly what I'm talking about because we watched a couple movies that she was in.
Wow.
But yeah, you was in the background. If I remember the name of it,
I'm
I'm
trying
gonna
to figure out
tell
who that
you.
is.
I was there with the fedora, huh?
Light skin. I can't remember what her name was.
Was they shooting in the club?
I don't think they shot in the club, but Buddy pretty much came in there like, you owe me some money, blah, 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 blah. He's like, I don't owe you nothing. You can get it in blood or whatever. And then they left. And then they ended up getting into it way later. And, bro, it was a wild movie because I think old girl was playing both sides of the field.
Oh,
Like, it
I
was
think
her
I know what he's talking
ex-dude.
about. He's talking about the movie with Raquel. Were you in that movie?
In the club.
Hey, it was the
That's-
three brothers. Gosh, what is it? I don't know the name of the
Three
movie,
Brothers.
but I see what you're talking about.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to remember myself. But hey, I was in there. But go ahead.
And I think Kenny was in it.
Kenny.
Kindergarten.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dang,
no,
what is it?
because I wasn't in that. That what you talking about? You talking about Love and Drugs?
No, it wasn't Love and Drugs.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't in that.
It was, I know
No,
that
no,
name. I ain't
yeah.
see
Why I
that.
feel
It
like
wasn't that one.
Jamal Randall in this movie with you?
I'm telling you, it was really one of them things. Like I
Might've been.
randomly
I don't know.
watched the movie,
I didn't
and
know
I was
nobody
laughing
at
my
that
ass because
time
it was
about
a
it.
good movie. And as
Yeah.
soon as I saw, it, I was like, "The hell? What the hell she doing? Look at Ari." I meant to send you a picture, but I was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna hold it for when I need it."
Yeah, man, that's crazy work.
But
When you find out, let me know.
Nah, I got you.
You don't
But
be
I
knowing
want
what
to
you
ask,
be
like,
in.
when it, because at this point you've been in so many movies as having a role and as an extra. Like, how is it? Like, kind of, like I said, balancing the two between music and acting at this point. Because it seems like you a lot more interested in this acting than it is with the music now.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm more interested in acting because music costs a lot.
That
Costs a
is
lot.
true.
You gotta pay for studio time. You gotta pay for beats. You gotta pay for mixing and mastering. You gotta pay for the video. You gotta pay for wardrobe. You
Yeah.
gotta come out of pocket a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
With the acting and the movies and stuff, it's not that much. It's like, hey, well, what I need to wear. Oh,
Right, and
cool,
that's
I go
if they
buy
don't
that. That's
bring it
cool.
and supply it to you.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I'm still in love with music. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. We write. Me and Bay write all the time.
I know, because every time y'all write, y'all call me.
Yep.
You feel me? That's
Yeah.
why I always
You know?
appreciate. I
Shout
try
out
to
to
make sure y'all
Tom
keep
on it.
doing music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 'Cause y'all keeping me paid off that. You feel me? But nah, like
yeah,
I said,
but
it's
that's
been
why,
been
though.
really exciting seeing, like I say, your growth with music and with acting, and now you kind of blending the two, seeing as that y'all two have done the
Yeah.
single for the Droppin' Bodies movie.
Yeah.
How did that curate itself between y'all before I even came into the picture?
Yeah.
How did that even come about?
I wasn't supposed to be on it.
Right. See, what I'm supposed to be on it.
They tried me. they tried me because she was like, "You can't rap." Baby, I've been rapping before you even came out. Anyways, but I've been rapping for a long time. Don't get it twisted. I had a basement studio when I was growing up, and I did all the mixing and engineering and everything. That's my first love.
Oh wow!
But go ahead and tell the story, honey.
So yeah, she wasn't supposed to be on the song initially because Kiva, the writer and producer of the movie, she hit me up like, "Hey, yeah, shout out to Kiva." She was like, "Hey, yo, I want you to do a song for the movie." I'm like, "All right, cool." Boom, I call you. Hey, I need a beat for this movie. You know what I'm saying? How Koffee ended up getting on there was when you came to the house the first time on the pull-up session.
Oh,
and you had just made the beat, and you was like, "Y'all want to do something fun?"
And we did the other joint.
Yeah.
How we did that other joint that day.
We did nasty. That was
we did nasty.
That's I was just listening to that in the car. That's still
a joint.
Most definitely. So when she hopped on that song, I was like, oh, she
actually can rap.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we both were sitting there looking like, oh shit, I didn't get no spit like that. Okay.
Like, all right, so you ain't playing no games, okay? But that's nasty. Let me see. What else you gonna bring to the table?
Okay, you can rap nasty, but what else can you rap?
Right. So then
Tried me.
when you made the beat for Dropping Bodies, and we was all three sitting there just, going at it, figuring shit out. And she hopped on that thing, and I was like, oh, she came different. Okay. All right. She got a little gangster in there.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting that at all, but that's Chicago. She said she's from Chicago. That was all that Chicago.
But,
you know what I mean?
It was exciting. I'm like, dang, she can run with me. It ain't too many females that can run with me. It ain't too many niggas that can run with me.
Facts. When I
actually rap,
When you actually want to rap.
You know she is singing ass.
You feel me? She'll never want to rap.
That's because, man, I had to rapping is easy for me.
Yeah.
So I had to challenge myself a little bit. I know I can sing, but can I really do it? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, let me tap into that. And I'm still finding my way with singing. But as far as holding a note, I hold a note.
I be holding those too. Hey, auto-tune be holding me down though. I ain't gonna hold you. That's my saving grace.
Auto-tune.
But I be boy, if y'all hear my raw mixes, boy.
I was just listening to y'all's what's the song? Yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
Cut the plugins off, boy. No. Not at all.
Well, his ass talking about, can you give me some neck?
Yeah,
well, sit down somewhere.
Yeah. Bless me with sex.
Bless me with sex.
Just.
And you know what's crazy? The night we did that song, we was at this nigga house. He cooked up the beat real quick. Boom.
Man, that's one thing you good at. Great at.
I'm talking
you
about
can
real
throw
quick.
a beat together real quick. Man.
Me, him, and E, we sitting there. We like, damn, okay. Shit, we finna write this song.
Oh, you talking about Come Close?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back on track.
Me and E, we going at it. We trying to figure out a hook. He had some type of melody going on, and then I was like, nah. Boom, the melody hit me. I told this nigga. He was like, yeah, lay it down. Boom, we laid it down.
And I like working in that flow too.
Yeah.
I like the flow where as the beat's being made, we're already in the writing flow. We don't have to wait till the beat's done to start recording. We can just jump into it because if you have those stalled moments, you lose the vibe. You lose it. I hate that. You know what I mean?
And I'm finna give you flowers right now. He came in there.
Oh.
This nigga.
Not this man got sentimental. He had a moment.
Touch my heart real quick. Go ahead.
Barney.
Continue talking about me.
Yeah, you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
So he coming there, we laid a hook down. He coming there, he ain't write nothing. He just listening to it. He like, yeah. He'll spit a couple of lines, then he'll sit back and he think about it. He come back, spit a couple of more lines, and I'm looking at this nigga like, where your pen and paper at? Why you ain't writing nothing? But that was the first time I actually saw you go recording.
Right, yeah, you always heard the song after.
Right. I'm like, okay.
I just started doing that COVID though.
Yeah.
That was a big switch for me. Sitting in the crib, not really having nothing to do, and just making beats and I was like, I don't feel like writing. I just want to make a beat and make a song. So that's something I just picked up.
Yeah, I think that's dope. That is dope. A lot of people ain't.
Hey, I got that from Wayne.
Yeah, yeah.
That's an old school classic Wayne style.
I thought Wayne got it from Gilly.
And exactly. Well, Gilly was writing for him.
Here we go.
Gilly was actually writing for him.
Now you said Jay-Z, I'd have more respect.
I said Jay-Z.
Oh, you did? Yo, shout out my Uncle Ho.
Yeah.
Shout out my uncle, man.
But I thought that was dope to see you do that, and we actually formulate a song together because I don't think we ever did that.
But honestly, I love doing that too because a lot of people don't anymore. We're in the era now where everything's internet, everything's email sent back and forth. Nobody's curating the vibe together. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good when you can have those moments.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But moving on to coffee, I want to ask, you know what I'm saying, what I feel like with the movies that you've done, and no shade to you, a lot of the movies that you've done, you've had a lot of lead roles or a lot of major roles. How do you handle that every time and always kind of bring a new character, give a new character, you know what I'm saying, and keep that freshness about it?
Yeah, so I don't differentiate. Like, I know it may be a lead role, like on paper, and people look at it like, oh, it's a big deal, but a lead role, a supporting role, a day player, an extra role, to me, they all have to bring the same kind of energy, because every piece, every one of those roles is needed to make the movie.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't break away from the fact that it's a lead role and I'm leading this movie. I still work as hard just like everybody else work hard. I don't like to be the type that gloat and be like, oh, you just take the character, you learn it, you build the character outside of the movie and the actual script, and then you just run it. Honestly, easy.
Man, y'all make that shit sound. If y'all ever need a bald-headed security guard or something like that, holla at Jaguala. I can stand there and keep a tough face.
Listen, I'm casting right now for a series that I just booked, so I'm just saying. And this is going right now. They in the process of shopping this to HBO, Showtime, Cinema, and I know it'll get picked up for real. But if y'all interested, I do casting too. So hey. Just throwing it out there.
Big shot. That's why I like having these conversations, because you get what people got going. You can put the word out there and spread the love, because it's all about showing support and keeping the support moving and keeping everything going forward. I want to talk to both of y'all for a second.
Okay.
Y'all are the two major people that I know in my life. Yeah, sit back, relax. It ain't about you no more.
Don't do her.
No, but y'all are probably two of the major people that I know, like 100%, that do branding with like different companies and stuff as well, like you with Mid Dentistry, and I've seen a lot of the
Fashion
stuff.
Nova.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the stuff that you have going on. Like, how do those situations come about? You know what I mean? I don't know which one of y'all want to jump first.
Ladies first.
Okay. They hit me up, honestly. I post so much. I have a regimen on how I post, as y'all see. Like Monday through Friday, you're going to get 3 posts a day. You're going to get a reel. Like, I just consistently kept posting, and they just started hitting me up. Now, Fashion Nova hit me up when I had 10,000, and then my page got hacked, and now I'm starting all over again, and I'm only at 2,000. So y'all go follow me, Koffee_Hill, on all social media platforms. Plug.
Except for Facebook.
Except for Facebook, because I don't like it. It's too much drama. Anyways,
No
That's a
lies.
fact.
but yeah, they listen. I get hit up in my DM. My agents get hit up. My manager gets hit up, and they bring the opportunity to me. And if I decide that it's something that fits my brand, then I take it. If not, then. But I may pass it on to somebody who I think may benefit from it.
Right.
I don't block nobody else's blessings. I want to see all my people come up with me.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
What about you, JT? Like, I know Mint Dentistry. I just seen them
Teeth.
everywhere. Boy.
These are my real teeth. Shout out to me.
Right, I know that's
no
right.
partials, these ain't no veneers. These are my real
I
teeth.
had to hit that nigga up not too long ago when I went to the dentist. I was like, man, you said
She showed damn big.
Big as hell, too.
It threw me off, and then they put me on the billboard on 20. That threw me off.
You in Town East Mall too?
Yeah, I did that.
Oh,
Yeah, that was me. I put myself.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, baby.
I told you, it's actually
simple.
relatively cheap to get a billboard,
Simple.
especially electronic
It's cheap.
billboard.
It's cheap.
That's
People
crazy.
better wake up.
Y'all won't know the information. I got y'all.
Dude,
I got
Right.
150 a month.
you can't beat
Yeah,
it.
that ain't bad
You
at
can't-
all.
Promotion.
And you put it where you want to.
You see what I'm saying?
Next, what y'all should do, and I'm gonna tell y'all because I want y'all to do. I was gonna do, but y'all can do it. Put y'all brand in the airport. But
That's smart.
yeah, put
Yeah,
it in
we'll
the
talk.
Very smart.
Yeah.
So, Men Dentistry. I was getting my teeth cleaned. I was on the phone, and the chick was in the front talking, and I went to the back to go gargle. I came back out.
Pause.
I'm like Kevin Gates with the pause. Hey, I don't gotta say pause. I know my
Right.
manhood.
Hello.
So
I know that's right.
I come back out. The dude, what's his name? The dude that owned Men Dentistry. I can't think his name.
They always say his name on the
always
radio.
Every
Every
day. Every hour and a half.
Anyway,
Doctor-
shout out to
somebody-
y'all.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Men Dentistry. So he was standing there, and I said, "Yo," and he was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I was like, "What's up?" I said, "Hey, man, put me on billboard." He said, okay.
You like, let me see your teeth.
What?
He didn't say that. He said, okay.
Oh,
and I was
shit.
like, Hollywood talk. So I go back there, finish. He's still right there. I'm walking out. And he was like, hey, I thought you want to be on the billboard. I was like, I was just playing. I thought you were playing. He got my number. I went home. He called me, said, hey, can you come do a photo shoot tomorrow morning?
Oh, wow.
Went down there.
That quick.
Straight
You
like
better.
that.
I'm
quick.
trying to tell
That
you.
quick.
People better speak themselves up.
Reeboks. We got signed. I got signed to Reeboks when I was with Washed. I hate that damn series ended, man. Shout
Yeah,
out
that
to
was
Jarric
funny.
Couch. Shout out. Dog. We supposed to been on, but we got signed to Reeboks with Washed. We did a photo shoot down there in by the bridge.
Trinity.
Trinity, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little fitness area right there.
The outdoor.
And- yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Reeboks sponsors that.
Oh, wow.
I
So
didn't know
we
that.
all went there. We had to do a watch commercial shoot right there wearing Reeboks. We all was signed to Reeboks for a while. Contract really just ended a few years ago. So yeah. So shout out to Reeboks as well.
That's what's
It,
up.
like I said, it seems like a lot of those opportunities, just like when you said it, she hyped it. It's like if you don't hop out there and, you know what I'm saying, actually get in people's face and introduce
Man.
yourself or talk to somebody,
You'd be
network
scared
a
to do
little
it.
Listen,
bit.
I
Even if it's a joke.
Yeah.
Even if
I
I'm
don't be
joking,
joking,
you
though.
never know if they
Yeah.
are.
I don't be, that just happened to me. Remember, I was telling you at work. So I just started this job as a work from
Oh,
home
yeah,
position,
yeah.
whatever. And so they were like, "Hey, they put me in this special teams group. Like, hey, is anybody interested in, we need some headshots for whatever. It's paid.
Easy.
Yeah, right.
Hold on, wait, it's paid.
Yeah.
Do y'all know what I do? So I get in. I said, okay, what's the catch? Like, what I'm gonna be on, And they told me the breakdown or whatever. They was like, send an email to blah blah blah. So I send an email to the lady who hired me. I'm like, listen, I don't know if you know about me, if you've done your research on me. I said, but I am a signed model and actress. I'm on billboards all over. I am on television. I can run you my most recent commercials right now. I have movies that are produced right now in LA. I said, I'm kind of, this is what I do outside of here. So if y'all ever need a model or an actress, they
hit
were
me
like,
first.
oh, so they're in the process of doing a commercial for my job because I work for a company that sells it's like Ozempic type stuff.
Okay.
So yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
And so I may be the face of that. So, but I spoke that
Take the
into
maybe out.
existence. You know
Take
what
the
I'm
maybe
saying? Huh?
Yeah, take the baby out. Make
I claim
for
it.
For sure.
There you go.
I'm gonna be the face.
What you always say?
Change your
There
vocabulary.
you go.
Yeah, so yeah, but opportunities like that, I tell people y'all have to claim it. Like sometimes they be sitting right in our face and God just be wanting us to grab them, but we be afraid to grab it. You got to speak up and hype yourself up because ain't nobody else gonna do it, nor do I want anybody else to hype me up. You got to be our own biggest cheerleader.
Real. That's real. That's why I said it's funny. As soon as he said it, you immediately hyped it.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is the drop spot. So this one more thing that I just want to make sure I ask. You know what I'm saying? Being that this is the drop spot movie. Now, when that movie came out, right?
The drop spot.
It's the, you know what I'm saying? We on the drop spot. The name of the movie is the drop spot. I wanted to do an interview with y'all then because it would have been perfect. You know what I'm saying? It would have been perfect. But that movie, honestly, is hilarious.
Appreciate it.
Hilarious, bro. The story, the plot, leaving the bag. It's like y'all's rendition of Friday, in a sense.
Yeah.
Shout out to
shout
Brandon
out to
Miller.
Big Nick,
Yeah.
man.
How
My brother.
fun was that whole shoot?
Yeah.
Because honestly, like literally watching that movie, I was laughing the whole time.
Yeah, cast and crew. How was it?
So from the beginning, Kagan, shout out to Kagan, Black. Kagan hit me up. Was like, hey man, why don't you come audition for this role? Because I guess they had somebody, but something happened personal. So I just drove out there to Arlington. It was my first time meeting B Naked. B Naked was on the couch. He was
That dude is
he already
hilarious.
had this role sealed. So they was like, yeah, man, if you get it, it's gonna be you and B Naked. So, all right, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? So give me the script. I choose comedy over being a gangster.
Right,
No, that's
right.
I hate when
right.
people put me in a gangster role because I'm really fucking funny.
Facts.
Fucking
Facts.
funny. Like, it pisses me off that people don't know I'm fucking funny.
Yeah.
You got to let them know that.
I'm looking in a
I
fucking
know.
camera
Look
right
at him. Crazy, y'all. Crazy.
I got the script. I read it. They looked at each other, and Kagan like, man, well, yeah. I said, okay, bet. And he said, I said, when we start? He said, Friday. I said, it's Tuesday. Okay.
Right. And I know you
Hold
work
on.
a lot.
But-
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So man, 3 days come by. Kane's like, where your script? I said, I don't need it. He's like, how, bro? How? I said, I'm at the improv. I'm going to give you what you want. I know the lines, but
I know the foundation.
I know the foundation.
Right.
I'm about to put this house up.
I'm trying
I
to
got
tell
my
you.
foundation built. Man, put this fucking
Let me
house
do
up.
what I do.
Is it easier to do that with comedy movies?
Yes.
For some people, everybody ain't able. But for
With
some
most
people,
movies, though.
With most movies, depending on who your director is.
That
So
part.
most
Some people won't let you.
Yeah.
Some people will be like, I need you to the script.
Yeah.
It should sound robotic.
Yeah.
But
Right.
then when you get somebody that be like, I'm going to let you do you, you will
Yeah.
bring out another character. You will bring out the character that you're looking
That is
for.
all-
Like Kiva let us do that.
Kiva, shout out to
Kiva,
Kiva.
man.
Kiva let me.
Yeah, and I love that.
And the thing about it was, I was so scared to bring stuff to their attention because I don't never want to step on nobody's foot.
Right.
But when I was like, I see something, and Kiva was like, let's do that. I was like, oh shit. Like the whole falling downstairs shit.
Yeah,
And
man. And this man in real life almost broke his ankle
Yep.
on set.
I got caught in that damn rail.
But let me tell y'all that when y'all see that scene in the
Man.
movie,
Yeah,
it was
it
so
looks good.
epic because it was a real fall.
It was.
He really fell down the
really
stairs. It
fell
wasn't
down
like
the
he
fucking
tried to
stairs.
fall. He really fell down the stairs.
Damn,
I'm gonna
boy.
say a lot of his action scenes was fire.
Yeah.
He did
But
it.
even when you brought some of the ideas to me, like
And now,
the
you took
one
the words right out of my
Man.
because I was just about to look at you and say, you know what I'm about to talk about. I don't want to talk about it 'cause I want them to see it.
I know.
I brought
Don't
it to
give too much
attention.
away.
Right.
And Koffee was like, what? She's like, yeah, let's do
That's
it.
gonna
And
be
then
so
Paul was
cold.
like, and Paul,
we ain't know if they can get it. We was like, are y'all gonna be able to get it? How we
talked
see
about
it?
it in the room for
Yeah.
about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we hyped each other up
Yeah.
to the point that I was like, I can't wait to do this fucking scene.
I
Right,
swear.
right.
And then when we got to the scene, we looked at each other. It was like, it's today.
It's today.
And man, that scene, like, she brought out both of them. Actually, I came because she pissed me off.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you pissed me off too.
They brought out a character in me that it was more than just a thug role. Right. It was emotions brought to it.
Yeah.
So I always say when you work with actors and actresses that can bring a
the
character out
best,
of you,
yeah.
right, that's what all that matters, man.
Absolutely.
But the drop spot, man, I just ran with it. It was comedy from the get-go. I'm talking about we laughed on set. It was the scene where me and Big Nigga was sitting in the car and we were plotting to go in there and whoop everybody ass knowing we wouldn't. And shout out to Nick. Nick stupid ass come up with a gun. Bro, the damn light at the top kept falling. It fell like 20 times. For the first time it fell, I thought Nick shot me.
In real
I'm
life.
talking about, I was so fucking scared. Big Nick over there crying. We do it again and fall again. And we just, and Kagan was like, bro, like, yeah, how you do this comedy? I'm like, bro, I'm funny.
I'm funny,
Right,
bro.
I'm funny.
Y'all keep going in these
Weird.
fucking thug roles, bro. Like, I will bring out a comedy movie.
Yeah.
But let me say this real quick, just on that topic. You have to stop allowing people to put you in those
Fact.
roles.
Oh, no. I've been, that's why you don't see me on the scene no more like that. Because it's so many thug movies that people be like, y'all want shit. I'm like, I'm good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had to stop allowing myself to be in that role.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now I had to know my worth. So now
Good stuff.
it's that's why I'm kind of off the scene, but on the scene now.
I was like, yep.
Now I want to ask, kind of throughout that story, it's kind of reminiscent of the question I was already going to bring up next. What has been some of like the most difficult shoots that y'all have had to deal with? Like whether it be y'all forgetting the line, it's just one of them days where the line just ain't happening like it's supposed to, or like you said, light malfunction.
I'm gonna be honest. I ain't never forgot my lines, and I'm not even trying to sound cocky. The reason I've never lost my lines, I'm being honest. I've never fumbled a line. I fumbled a line. I never lost my line. But the reason being because I do plays.
That, I was gonna
And
ask you that too.
if you can do it on stage,
exactly.
you can do it. Filming it, it's
And
a
they do say
cakewalk,
like
yeah.
plays
is hard.
Yeah, because it's right then and
Yeah.
there. You
Man.
can't mess up.
You better know how to
Man, what?
improv.
And I've
Right,
saved
yeah.
the play before. I literally, the office drama. That was a comedy play. Murdered that shit. Like murdered that.
Mm-hmm.
The thing was, one of my peers dropped her line. Like she went stage fright.
Picked up right away.
I had to pick up and save it because she
Yeah.
forgot to let the crowd know she was pregnant.
Mm.
She forgot to say it. So she just sitting there just laughing. And I'm looking at her, look at me like,
You know she
I
forgot.
said,
Yeah,
damn.
you know
yeah.
she's
I
stuck.
said, you hungry? She's like, what? I said, you hungry? must be pregnant or something. Like, I am pregnant. And then when she went back, she gave me a hug for about 30 minutes.
I bet she did.
I was like, you good, girl, but that's the beauty of, that's why I don't drop lines, because you got to know
absolutely
your peers' lines. You got to know, especially on plays.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
I don't think I could ever do that. Now I can get on stage, I can rap, I can perform, I can do that all day.
Yeah.
But acting in like on
Live.
the spot, live on stage, I don't think I could ever do that. I think that's beyond my personal wheelhouse.
I don't think so. I think you probably could, because they kind of go together. When you performing and you doing your music, you on
Because
stage,
what if you forget
you're
a line
acting still.
of your word?
You have to get your music across to the audience.
Yeah, because I know I forget lines to my stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Heck, I just did it when we shot that music video.
What'd you say? Say watermelon.
Yeah, but as long as it make you making it look like you know what you're talking about, then I mean, whatever. I'll be like, you ain't gonna know. You don't know the words.
How they gonna know?
And it's funny, Ayo is right, because when people ask me how do I memorize lines so quick, I put a beat to it.
Yep.
I put a beat to it.
That is.
Bruh, it goes hand in hand.
I always
I'm
say,
trying to tell you.
if I look you in your eye and say I ain't a killer, but don't push me, what you gonna say?
Revenge.
It's
like
like
Swedish
sweet.
Joy.
Okay, because I was about to say.
You see how I said that, but you got that beat in your head.
Yeah.
And all
I had to
that.
get
Exactly.
regardless if you said it regular.
That's how you learn lines.
And that's my way of learning everything. Like when I was in school, I don't know about y'all. We about the same age, but
That's all right. We about the same age.
I'm the baby in the room.
No
so it don't
shade,
even
no
matter.
shade. I love y'all. But no, like we had to know the like the preamble, like verbatim, and that's how I to this day I know it because I put it to a beat in my head. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish just like I had to remember. Yeah, we had to know it verbatim to graduate high school.
Yeah.
The
preamble.
That's
Yeah.
some Chicago shit.
Y'all didn't have to do that?
Y'all didn't have to do
we
it?
had the
Never mind, you
Pledge
ain't
of
close to
Allegiance.
my age.
We the
You know
people
what
of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, to provide
You
for a
didn't
more
have to
perfect
know
I
world.
never had to learn that.
Wow.
They graduated to I believe I can fly.
Yeah, no facts.
Wait a
'Cause I
minute.
never.
Don't y'all all graduate to I
Don't
believe I
y'all
can
believe
fly?
y'all can
Yeah,
fly?
when y'all walk, yeah.
When y'all walk,
No.
everybody I know from Chicago.
Not high school. Not high school, because I went to a very prestigious, predominantly white, went to school
Oh, that's
at
probably
Barrington
why.
High School with Walter Payton's kids. But anyways, in middle school, yes, they did play it. They did that one in As We Come With,
I swear to
we
God, everybody know
remember.
Chicago say, man, I graduated. I believe I can fly. I'll be like, God.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We don't even have a song like that in
No?
Texas to graduate.
You
to
would
like
think we
that.
had a Negro spiritual.
So
We
what
in the
y'all-
South.
Yeah, none of that. We
What
ain't got
y'all
nothing.
walk to? What y'all throw your
The
hat?
freaking horns and graduation music.
You see Step Brothers?
Yes.
That.
You know,
Boats
they
and
had
hoes.
boats to hold. But the beat they were playing, that's what we walked through.
Well, that's not fun.
That's crazy.
And that's-
man.
I mean, that could be a Richardson thing. What DISD? I think DISD walked to something.
What you
I
walk
don't remember
to?
the ice
I graduated from Lake Highlands. We ain't walked to none of that.
Nah,
Well,
yeah,
that's still Richardson,
She
though.
graduated the same high school I went to. We graduated the shit. We graduated out of Garland and then graduated to
And they
that.
call your name, you take that paper, you
Yeah, you
shake
shake
hands, and you go
hands,
home.
you get your hands off stage.
Were y'all able to throw the hats?
Yeah,
Yo,
we
you
yeah, we
turn
do
the
the hats
tassel
and
to the right.
everything,
and
yeah.
go.
After
I
my
didn't throw shit. I
graduation.
kept my fucking hat. Bitch,
My
my
mama
mama
told me I
paid
better
for
bring
this.
that shit
Not
back.
throwing
No,
nothing.
for real.
After my graduation.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
I said, bitch like this. Get that shit. My mama.
Yeah, in
my man.
Illinois they stopped throwing it because I remember a girl got her eye poked out.
A white girl.
Dang.
She said
white
she
girl,
went to
right.
predominantly white school.
Sitting there
That's some
watching them
That's some
fall.
white shit.
That's what they said.
Oh, let me stop.
You
'cause
look it up,
that's
right?
why-
That's why I looked at you
That's why I
like,
got kicked off from last podcast. Let me stop. I'm sorry, white people.
hey, they love us too.
Yeah, they do.
Nah, but hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. You're not lying though, because who gonna sit there and watch them fall?
Right.
Right,
Who
that part.
gonna do that?
Throw it and go.
We be like this.
We be ducking.
Right. Pick somebody out and take it with you.
We be ducking, trying to weave and shit.
Right. But you know,
That nigga said,
everybody ain't cut from the same cloth. Everybody ain't cut from the same cloth.
So
So,
I think
keep
that
it
one's
cute.
mine. Yeah.
Right. No, we don't care.
She trying to watch her
Just come home with tassels and a hat.
She trying to watch that big come back.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
She said her head was
Like, man, what are you looking
at?
up at?
Somebody need to react to that shit. Jesus.
Yeah, poke that girl eye out. She got a glass eye to this day.
Nigga said,
She got you think she got an author?
I got a glass size. She got a Charleston White.
Jeez.
Why is you doing my boy now?
Yikes.
That crazy.
Oh, that's
fool.
crazy.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
God.
That's hilarious. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Yeah, but
All right.
the touch back on the improv. That's what me and Nick did that for Grammy Situation. Did you watch Grammy Situation?
Yes.
We did that. We had no lines. Who called? Did you call?
Who?
You.
Yeah.
You must have called Nick.
Yeah,
Called
'cause
Nick
I-
and Nick called me.
Yeah, because I casted all the extras.
Right. And he was like, "Come on, sister, we're gonna go do this movie, blah blah blah." I'm like, "All right, well, what I gotta do? Just come." All right, cool. So I pick him up, we go. And Kiva and Tab come outside. And I'm like, "Oh, this is gay people. Like, this is my people." That's exactly what my first thought
You know
was.
what?
Like,
You know
I
what?
had been on set with
You know what?
other lesbians and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Oh man, this all right, this my people." So she come out, she got scrubs, and I'm like, "Fuck up, am I playing the nurse or something?" Because I don't. She was like, "Nah, you gonna be in jail and some scrubs." We made it work. All right, cool. Shit, I put my scrubs on. I kind of felt it look good. You know what I'm saying? Put me in a cell. They was like, "Yeah, so just be you." What you mean? Dude, you just,
You done doing push-ups and just...
yeah, I'm in that bit. The basketball, I ain't got no goal, no basket, and you know, but it's all good. I did that. And,
Just shoot that bitch up against the wall.
yeah.
Doing that Coach Carter.
Oh, wow.
And so, you know, me and Nick ain't had no lines. Well, I don't know if Nick had lines, but I know
No,
I ain't
he
had
didn't.
lines.
Nick the headline.
He
No,
had
he
lines.
didn't.
Neither one of us had lines. So he coming there, yeah, he's saying whatever the fuck he's saying. So I just start roasting his ass.
Man.
Like, fuck it, shit.
And that's like an epic scene
It
in the
is.
movie.
Yep.
So damn
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
Where'd you go?
He made a shirt about it too. He got a.
You was like, you
shirt.
big ass minion
Yeah.
or something like
So
that.
he
And
made
I'm
a
like,
shirt.
oh, everybody be
Big ass
saying that
minion.
now.
Yep. Everybody call him a big ass minion.
Yeah.
Man, so I
And Suge Knight. Fuck you, Suge Knight. So, yeah, everybody.
He do look like shit. Like
He
every
like
movie that
Sinbad.
he in.
Yeah.
He
Like
do
Sinbad.
like a bigger version
Like
of
a
Sinbad.
Sinbad?
Fat.
Yeah, I
That's
would
what
tell
it
niggas
is.
like Sinbad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
Man,
So-
I want to ask y'all about the Droppin' Bodies movie. You know what I'm saying? When exactly does this movie come out?
okay, so
I know the premiere is coming up.
yes, it'll be on streaming platforms May 14th.
Hey,
Shout out to Taurus Nation.
Hey.
Birthday.
Oh, I was gonna say, what you talking about? Tar? I never heard of them.
Yeah.
Taurus Nation. Crazy.
never heard.
Coming up for birthday. That's a good birthday
Yeah.
present. That's what's
You know?
Yeah, May 14th it'll be out on streaming platforms.
Tell me a little bit about this movie, from what we ain't kind of gave away a little bit already.
Yeah.
But tell me a little bit about what you know what I'm saying, what to look forward to when it comes to Droppin' Bodies.
Plot twist.
Yeah, it's a lot of action. So it's about a mother who grew up kind of in the hood, and she was living a street life, and then she went through the situation where the guy she was with ended up getting killed, and she was pregnant, she had her daughter, and she didn't want her daughter to grow up in that type of a lifestyle. She moved her to the suburbs, and her daughter ended up falling in that life as a teenager. They venture out and do their own things. I got a teenage son who but they venture out and do their own things, and I stop at nothing just to protect my daughter.
So you play the mother,
I play the mother,
you
Julia.
play the boyfriend of the daughter, and you play Juan.
His partner.
These two trouble.
I'm the reason why he get in trouble.
That's what I said earlier.
Now I want to ask. Okay, this is hilarious. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is funny to me. I'm probably gonna be the only one to laugh. But you being the boyfriend and this being the trouble, was it like a height dynamic, like Napoleon kind of thing, to where she was just always getting into shit?
Oh, that's fucked up.
What? Right? like I'm not sick right here. I'm looking at you.
I'm gonna let you answer that. Because she was looking at you, asking questions.
Waiting for it to
I
come
might be the
out.
only one to laugh. You feel me? I knew she wasn't gonna laugh.
Oh, man, it wasn't no height thing, man. I don't work with Ayo before, man. It ain't no height
Nothing
thing,
you
man.
can do with that.
But I don't know,
bro.
because
Hey, I
when
gotta get
Kenny
you.
was standing there, I mean, Kenny
He towered all of us. Well, not you. I'm talking about.
Oh,
when we
okay. I was
in
ready to
our-
say. I'm sorry.
We gonna talk after this. but no, nigga. Let's do that.
Let's get back to you.
Yeah. No, there ain't no height, nothing. He ain't that much taller than me.
I hear you.
Not that much.
I hear about a foot. We got camera. No, I ain't gonna do it on
Childish.
camera. But nah, it's all good. But
Yeah.
hey, look, I got to get you back for all that bald shit you was talking when we was in the elevator.
I said, wait till you see me. I'm bald now too. Shit.
But Droppin' Bodies has a lot of action in it. This was my first film that
Yeah.
I did on stunts.
And
Well,
that's
stunts,
what I'm-
period.
And that's probably one of the things I'm looking forward to with this movie the most is seeing. Like I said, I haven't really seen y'all in an action or action-based movie.
Yeah.
So to see y'all in this is kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's
I'm
something
scared. I
exciting
ain't gonna
look
lie
forward
to you.
Scared to see
Listen, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all, that filming was probably one of my toughest times filming that. First of all, during training for the combat, I broke my pinky. As you hear, I keep on having to snap it back. You can hear it snap. Broke my pinky. Got the flu, filmed during the flu. Was sick. When I tell y'all, I ended up getting, somebody got me sick first. And then I got everybody else sick. And I filmed through the whole entire thing.
Louise.
Like, it was a rough time. It was a rough time, but we made it through. But I was sick as hell, wasn't I?
Boy, she got
Had a
sick.
fever.
Lexi
got sick. Yep.
I'm at work. I gotta
Trying to
leave
clear
there,
your
go
throat.
to work.
You
Gotta
bringing
off
cough
work, come back.
drops.
I'm bringing cough drops for them. I'm bringing tea for Lexi. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, but we gonna get this shit done.
Yeah,
We got it done.
We got it done.
And I think that's why I'm scared more so because I know I think if I was well, I think I could have performed better. But you know, for what it was, for what I can give, I think that it's going to be an amazing movie.
But that's why I'm not
I
scared.
think you powered through it.
You think so?
Because we
Yeah,
went
for
through
sure.
a struggle and still got it done.
Yeah.
We
And,
did.
and we all gave it our best performances. So I don't think that's why I'm not scared.
Yeah.
Because to come to work sick.
And still get the
perform?
job. Yeah,
Man,
still
I
get
think
it
about
done.
Kobe.
Somebody-
I think about Mike. I think about so many
You
people
got
who
to.
did.
You got
Yeah.
to.
That mama
Yeah.
mentality.
You are Kobe
Exactly.
Jordan.
Hey.
You broke something and you had a fever. That's
No,
all.
right.
That's
Yeah.
You a Kobe Jordan.
Yeah.
So
No.
no, I'm not scared, man. I'm just amazing cast, amazing work with
Man.
everybody. Which I done worked with majority of everybody,
Mm-hmm.
but being all together and having fun on set and just it was
It was a good time.
She slapped the shit out of me.
Oh yeah.
Man, say, listen.
But I love her to death because she kept asking me, "Are
Is
you
it okay?"
sure?"
Are you sure?
And I was
really slap the hell out of you.
Yeah.
And the first time she said, and she made a face like,
But you
"I'm
said
sorry."
do it harder.
And y'all was like, use your face. You said, I was like, no. I said, you gotta do it harder.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
like,
You gotta believe it. Your face gotta believe it.
when she dropped her face, like, you got me fucked up.
Yeah.
The second time,
I came from hell.
I'm
Oh,
talking
you came
about.
from the bottom with it?
No, she
Started
could
from the bottom, then I'm here.
She could have scratched the back of her. She came right here, and that hoe said, "Yeah," not calling her hand. That hoe said, and I seen it come from right here. And I said,
He got mad for real.
Was it slow motion?
Bruh, no, it wasn't so motion. Me, I'm watching it. That's just like a beast thing. That's just.
And you know what's funny? I don't even know. What's funny is I don't even know if they used that slap. I don't even think they did.
I'll be pissed off, Paul.
No, for real. You get slapped like that and they don't use
I
it.
hope they did.
And when she slapped me, she turned full gangster. Like, that's how I knew it was a real one.
Yeah.
Cause she walked back like, yeah, Nick. I don't want to say what she said.
Yeah.
But she walked back like, yeah. And I'm over here spitting for real. I'm like
Tongue numb and shit.
yeah, I'm like,
And this one trying to be a G walking up like, you want me to get?
yeah, I'm like,
What you
nigga,
gonna do?
nigga, no. Nigga, she slapped me for real.
Slap the shit out of
But me,
him.
what think she gonna do to you?
Me? Yeah, big one. Yeah.
Now, I want to ask, like, with all of that, what do you think is probably going to be the biggest takeaway from the movie?
I'm gonna let y'all kind of go with that one because oof.
I feel like once people really see what happened, it's gonna be like, oh damn, that's what. All right, we they gonna try to piece it together while they watch. You know how
How we do. Yeah.
They ain't gonna be able
They
to
ain't
piece
gonna be
it
able to
together.
figure. Heck, I don't think that people could figure it out in Grimy.
Right.
That fly tips was thick.
Yeah. That's what I think they're gonna take away from it. I don't think
Yeah.
they're gonna get not right off the bat. Yeah.
Nah,
It's too many pieces that could
Yeah,
put the
that it
puzzle
could be.
together.
Right.
But it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they will be
I'm
able to
excited
follow
to see-
it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. This when I saw the trailer go up. Bro, whoever edited that trailer did a damn good job.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out to Paul.
Shout out to
and
Paul.
Tim.
And
Yeah.
Tim.
Now I can
Damn
smile.
good
Paul,
job.
Tim. Now I can
Yeah.
smile now.
Nah, it really made me even more like families in it, so I'm gonna watch it regardless. You know what I'm saying? But seeing that trailer, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be one of them ones.
One of
Like
them ones,
it
yeah.
seems like it's probably one of the, in my personal, you know what I'm saying, outside of the acting industry opinion, it seems like probably one of the most polished productions that I've seen come out of Dallas in a good little second. That's just me personally. I'm an outsider. You feel me?
Shots fired.
I can only say what I see with my eyes. You feel me? I can only say what I see with my eyes.
Right.
I wanted to my name Bennett.
Right.
Like he's like this nice plant over here. You know what I'm saying? What's this? Was that eucalyptus, nigga?
I wanted to kind of touch base back on what JT was talking about working with everybody.
Man.
I know he said we worked together before, but we have never worked together this closely like on this project.
Yeah.
And so when we did, they was like, oh yeah, you're gonna be this and that, and JT's playing it, and I was like, who? JT, you want me to stand next to this man and play? That's how I felt. Cause
you gotta think about it. You've been in a lot of shit, yo.
Your name in Dallas is huge.
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, yo,
And-
look.
And so when they
think
told
it's
me,
basic, but
when they told me that's who I was gonna be working with, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta put my best shit on. You know what I'm saying? Let me do my thing. But I felt like it was dope working with you. You know what I'm saying? Side by side like that. And I'd do it again. We'll have to do a comedy though.
Yeah.
I love doing comedy with you.
Bruh.
Yeah.
But somebody.
I love doing
Anybody.
Yeah, that'll be hard. Yeah, for sure.
Man, look, before we get out of here, man, I want y'all to do me a favor. I'm going to go around and let y'all do y'all own independent, you know what I'm saying, drops and contacts and all of that. We can go ahead and start with JT. We're going to work our way this way, brother. Go ahead. This is your camera right here. You know what I'm saying? Let them know who you are, where to follow you at, and the whole
Follow
nine,
me
brother.
on Christian Mingle at Hung Like
There you go.
Jesus.
There you go.
Nah, that's what got kicked me off the last podcast. Man, shout out to what was that podcast I was on? What was it called?
Black Friday.
Black Friday. Damn.
Yeah, I did your podcast.
Yeah, I know you performed on there. Man, shout out to Black Friday, man. I miss y'all, man. Hey, bring us back, man. You ain't got to pay us, man. I won't talk about white people no more. I'm sorry.
See, he played too much. That's his problem.
That's what got it off the air, man. I'm sorry, white people. God.
They were like, hell no, we won't go. No, I'm sorry.
We didn't put you in
Jarric
the comedy
Tucker.
too.
I joke. I kid.
Jarric Tucker on all platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Jarric Tucker. That's it.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's your girl, Miss Koffee Hill, and you can find me on really just TikTok and Instagram because I don't have nothing else. Koffee_Hill. That's KOFFEE_HILL, baby. Yeah.
Hey, yo, y'all already know what's up. You heard me? Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Ayo Ari, on TikTok at Ayo Ari Music, and on Instagram at Ayo Ari the Artist.
She gotta have 3.
Oh, and go watch The Will to Win right now on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's out on Amazon.
That's the art told you. We gonna sit down after I watch this movie. We gonna have to sit down again because
motherfuckers crying.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I saw the clip walking down the street and shit day after day. I was like, oh man, that's my song.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, that's shit going live on
going
TikTok
on
right now.
right
Ain't
now.
no TikTok. Yeah, man. Shout out to The Will to Win, man. Dropping Bodies April 26th.
Yep, April 26th premiere.
May 14th.
Yep.
All platforms.
Yep.
Y'all gonna love it.
Shot his name out in his brand and stuff.
Ooh.
The one who did with the movie.
Shit, shout out to
I'm
Big
like,
Frank. YB ordinary. I love you, brother. That's my man. Matter of
What's
fact,
that, YB?
I love YB to death, man. That's my brother, man. He know why. I love that man to death. I love that man to death. Tall ass.
He is tall.
Man, look, man, it's been a great episode. I appreciate y'all for coming out and rocking with me and vibing with me, telling me the stories and having the energy. Like I said, it's always great when the family can come together and talk like family. Y'all see I had questions. I ain't look at my phone this entire time.
Right, it was natural.
I think I looked at my phone one time.
Yeah,
This whole time we just been chopping it up. That's how I like it though. You know what I'm saying?
Needs to be.
But like I said, this was a great interview. Make sure y'all go see Droppin' Bodies. If you ain't get a ticket to the premiere, you might have missed out because if I'm not mistaken, it's sold out.
Sold
So,
out.
look, if you missed getting your ticket, that's on y'all. Just make sure y'all are ready and prepared May 14th to see it when it actually hits all platforms. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good jazz. I hate giving that spiel because it's hard to remember it every time. You already know what it is, man. Drop Spot Internet Radio, Drop Spot Podcast. We out.
You are now tuned into the Drop Spot Internet Radio.
Get that real shit.
#1 station for the drip and the drop.
Hey!